できる。
Hello, friends and fellows of the internet. It's me, Chaz the Spaz. Now, if you have seen that trailer already, you probably noticed a few things about it that were references to either the anime, the games, or some other form of media that Pokemon has appeared in. But because you probably either just saw it now or saw it on TV, because I know most people don't frequent the Pokemon YouTube channel. I doubt you had the ability to actually pause it and look at it a lot. And so I watched this ad quite a few times actually, because I saw a bunch of Easter eggs. Well, I saw one Easter egg and I thought that there might be a bunch more, and it turns out there were quite a few actually. So I'm going to do these Easter eggs in chronological order that they appear in the ad. So first off, when you see the boy running through the streets, you see these red and blue rugs, which I think isn't that big of a deal. I think it's just referencing red and blue, and how you kind of had to choose. Now next you see this thing. I mean, it's obviously a Charizard in this dust, and I think they clearly try and hide the Pokemon related stuff in plain sight. So like, you'll see a ton of references like this graffiti. So you'll see, starting from my left, you'll see a Panpour, a Houndoom, a Serperior, a Cincino, a Simisage, and a Sentret. Now I think there are some others, but it was too blurry to actually make out what they were, even though I watched this video in 1080p in like super slow motion, but I just couldn't figure out what they were. And now, if you look at the scene where the girl's in the restaurant watching TV, you can see that there are two advertisements for surf lessons, and it even says HM03 below it. So, I mean, surf is actually HM03, which is really cool. And then if you look all the way to the left, you can see something that looks almost exactly like the Game Freak logo on the wall. And then if you look really closely at the TV, you can see a few rare things. So first of all, you can see a Kanto ticker mark thing for like a stock market sort of deal, and you can see like how it's going up, and then I think that's a 20. It might say 25 next to it. And then if you look at the headlines, I can't make out what any of them are, but I believe it says something like Pokemon seen on Route 12. And then the other ones I can't even make out like at all. And then this poster down here, can't really tell what it is, but it looks like some kind of egg. I'd assume it's probably advertising the Pokemon daycare. You can see that it's clearly a Nidoking, and it kind of resembles those Nidoking statues that you can find in Pokemon gyms. And then if you look at the girl in the cafe after she's watching, while she's watching the news, you can see her writing something, which very clearly resembles that of what you can do in the actual games, where you stop your adventure and you start writing things down. Now, I'm not sure I don't really think they have that the same exact way anymore, but I know like in Gen 4 it actually showed you writing things down, and in Gen 5 it did too, as you can see. And then it shows this football team, and as on their way out they hit this sign that says "Like No One Ever Was," which is a clear reference to the Pokemon theme song. And then, as you can see on their helmets, it's clearly the fire-type logo on their helmets. And then, when the guy is looking up at that sign in that busy area, city thing, you can see advertisements for two pretty easily seen items. Now, if you look at the Moo Moo Milk thing, it's clearly a reference to Miltank, which leads to the most evil gym battle you will ever have, ever. And it's a reference to the moo milk in from Gen 2 that you can get at the I believe at a farm, and also reference to the actual Pokemon Miltank. And then the other thing is a rare candy. Now, rare candy is pretty hard to get unless if you hack, and it's one of the rarest items in the game, up there with like a Master Ball or like a Max Revive. And if you look at this scene where the guy is actually walking into the stadium, it's a clear reference to both the Pokemon Stadium and the opening sequence from Red and Blue, as well as the opening sequence, the very first scene from the Pokemon anime after the opening, where they start out in like a battle stadium, and Ash is watching.